Here in studio, back by popular demand, the COO of Capital Innovators, Brian Dixon. Brian, welcome back to the show.
Thank you.
You've also brought Brian Sapot, who is the CEO of SensorTrex. We'll get to you in a second, Brian, but thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Capital Innovators is what?
Capital Innovators is an innovation education company that works with startups, corporations, and universities, and we run what are called accelerator programs, where we invest in early-stage startups and run them through a 12-week program to help them accelerate the growth of their business.
And so you're looking for what? You're looking for more companies.
Absolutely. With the Ameren Accelerator program, we are looking for companies around the world focused in energy technologies that want to come to St. Louis, create brand new solutions, help boost economic development, and power the future of Ameren's customers.
How many years have you been doing this?
This is going to be year 2 of the Ameren Accelerator.
And so how did we do last year?
Last year was a tremendous success. We received 7 companies that we selected for the program, over 200 applications from over 30 countries and 22 states. We combed those down, selected the 7 best companies for the program. We had companies from the UK, companies from Canada, companies from the US, and a couple companies like Brian from St. Louis as well that participated, creating some incredibly innovative solutions that are really going to be valuable for the future.
Do these companies have to move to St. Louis?
They do. They're going to be moving here for the course of the 12-week program.
Okay, and then do you teach them or help them and give them whatever guidance you can? Is that the deal?
Absolutely. We have a team of mentors that are going to be participating in the program that provide a tremendous amount of experience to the companies. Also, each company gets access to approximately 2 free student interns throughout the course of the program and direct engagement with Ameren with a team of 3 or 4 individuals that they work with on a weekly basis.
After 12 weeks, what happens?
After 12 weeks, we have what we call Demo Day. This is when the companies will pitch live on stage to a high-profile audience. Demo Day this year is going to be at the pageant, and that'll be happening in October. And when that occurs, the companies that participated in the program get to pitch their businesses, get to engage with the audience that's usually made up of investors, customers, partners, potential employees, and it's really they're coming out to show what they've accomplished throughout the program.
All right, Brian Sapot, you're CEO of SensorTrex. You were a winner last year, is that right?
Yeah, we were. We were one of the 7 companies.
Tell us what your company does.
So SensorTrex is a manufacturing analytics application. It's like a Fitbit for manufacturing equipment. It gives you statistics on when it's running and when it's not.
Right.
So we thought by joining the Ameren Accelerator, we would see if we could do the same thing for energy companies, right? And so we got access to the different executives at Ameren, got help from the different mentors that Brian was talking about, and it helped us greatly. We actually doubled last year's revenue already by this point.
And who's hiring you? Companies are hiring you?
Yes, they are. Mostly manufacturing companies.
And what do they want to measure?
They want to measure when their machines are running and when they're not. That's basically it. So
they want to know how much energy they're using while their machines are running.
And are they producing good product? Are they producing bad product? Are they doing it efficiently?
Mm-hmm. Interesting. How'd you come up with this idea? I know I asked you this last year, and I was mesmerized by your story.
I owned another software company that did work in the manufacturing industry for 17 years, and I saw a problem where manufacturers didn't have good data coming from their machines on are they producing good parts, are they running when they're supposed to be, what's their energy usage,
right.
How can they really save money and increase their profit. So we created this software to be able to do that.
Yeah. Now, so what happens to this company now that he's gone through the accelerator?
Now that Brian's completed the accelerator, we do everything in our power to continue to help them scale. So we're introducing Brian to follow-on funders, potential customers, everything that we can do to open up Ameren's network, the Capital Innovators network, and our other partners, the University of Missouri System, and also UMSL Accelerates network to really help them scale.
Yeah. So is your SensorTrex as simple as it's like putting a little magnet on a machine to sort of sensor how it goes? I mean, how involved does this get?
It's pretty simple, actually. There's actually no hardware, so it's not quite like a Fitbit. It's almost like if your phone could talk directly to your body, right, and then give you statistics on it. So we read the data directly out of the machines, and then just give you graphs, kind of like the Fitbit app does on a phone.
Yeah. Let's talk about energy for a second, because we have a president who wants to go back to coal. People don't realize that the market put coal out of business, right? I mean, it's all natural gas, but energy in and of itself, that's the story of the 21st century, is it not?
Yeah, energy is a huge opportunity. And I think specifically for the Ameren Accelerator program, the companies and the way they're applying technology to the energy space is very unique. So our applications actually closed this Friday, and we're looking for companies that are not only specifically working on new energy solutions, but they could be working on things such as artificial intelligence or blockchain solutions that apply to the energy space that can make that infrastructure more resilient.
Blockchain, that's got nothing to do with Bitcoin, are you?
Blockchain is the big buzzword of the year.
Really?
Yeah.
So you can do blockchain Bitcoin without going to Bitcoin?
Absolutely. Two of the companies that we invested in last year, one was doing peer-to-peer energy transfer. The other was building digital smart contracts on top of the blockchain so that you could transfer energy between one party and another using renewable sources such as solar.
So, in other words, if I have solar panels on my roof, I could then sell you the energy
That's correct.
without going through Ameren.
Correct.
Seems like Ameren's trying to put itself out of business.
No, so what's actually really unique about it is Ameren actually has all the existing energy infrastructure. And so when you create these new solutions, you can still leverage their infrastructure, but have these new technologies that can allow that to occur.
Wow, really interesting stuff. Okay, so you're looking for more applications, right?
Absolutely. We last year we received over 200 applications. Like I mentioned, this year we've already broke that number. We're super excited. We're going to get some very high quality companies coming to St. Louis to continue to boost economic development and develop these new energy solutions.
All right. And Brian, with SensorTrex, how do people get a hold of you if they want more information and or if they want to save on their energy bills?
Sensor-tracks.com.
Is it an app or is it, it's more than an app?
It's more than an app. It's an application that runs on the internet.
Okay, good. Individuals or businesses?
Businesses.
Businesses. The website one more time?
Sensor-tracks.com.
Brian, thanks for coming in, guys.
Thank you.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
it.
Good stuff. 810.